Have you ever met a woman who made you pause for a few seconds, not because of dazzling looks or a loud presence, but because of a strange energy radiating from her calmness? Amid lives constantly swayed by pressure, among people who can be unsettled by even the smallest event, there are women who resemble a rare, quiet corner of the world. They do not need to speak much, they do not need to try to impress, yet their clear eyes, their slow breathing, and their presence pull those around them back to themselves. What makes them who they are? Why are there women who stand firm even when life rages like a storm, while most of us can be shaken by a gentle breeze? Many believe it is a strong personality, innate resilience, or simply that they are luckier than others. But the truth is gentler and deeper than that. What makes these women rare is not something they were born with, but something they cultivate every day. A deep, steady inner strength that no one can take away. They do not seek attention. They do not need praise. They do not chase anyone to feel valuable. Their power comes from within, from facing themselves without avoidance, from observing emotions without being controlled by them, and from quietly building an inner world so solid that the storms outside can no longer disrupt their equilibrium. Imagine yourself standing before a woman like that. She does not raise her voice to prove herself. She does not show strength through a rigid demeanor. She does not try to be mysterious or different. And she does not need to do anything extraordinary for others to remember her. Yet simply by being present, she makes everything around her clearer, lighter, and more peaceful. That woman lives by an inner compass, a principle that Stoic philosophy has always emphasized. To control what can be controlled, let go of what is beyond your power, and focus all your energy on becoming a better version of yourself. And then you realize that women like this are extremely rare, not because it is too difficult to become them, but because very few dare to embark on the journey of facing themselves. Very few dare to choose calmness over reactive impulses. Very few dare to choose wise silence over meaningless noise. Very few dare to build strength from within instead of seeking it from the eyes of others. But if you are here reading these lines, perhaps a part of you is already yearning to begin that journey. Because in this video, we will open the door to the 8 virtues that create the rarest woman in the world. A woman who is unpretentious, does not compete, yet anyone who meets her even once will never forget her. Let's begin. Virtue number 1, confident inner strength. There is a type of woman who does not need compliments to smile, does not need admiring glances to know her worth, and does not need anyone to support her in order to stand firm. Their confidence is not loud, not showy, and it is not the kind built from praise, titles, or recognition. It is a quiet but powerful confidence, like the hidden current of a river, not noisy on the surface, yet it is what nourishes life along its banks. A woman with confident inner strength does not chase the gaze of others. She does not ask, "What do they think of me?" but instead asks, "What do I think of myself?" She does not let applause lift her up, nor criticism pull her down. Her equilibrium does not depend on the fluctuations of the outside world, and that is what makes her different. Carl Jung once said, "The greatest privilege of life is to become your true self." This rare woman has walked that journey. She does not only look at the light within her, but also faces her shadows, her wounds, fears, mistakes, and shortcomings. And instead of denying them, she accepts them, embraces them, and transforms them into a part of her strength. She does not try to prove she is perfect. She simply strives to live authentically. Imagine a mountain standing in the middle of a valley. The wind may blow strongly, the rain may pour, the sky may rage with storms, yet the mountain does not need to struggle to stay upright. It stands firm because that is its nature. A woman with inner confidence is the same. She does not strain to appear strong. She does not need to shout for others to know she exists. The calm in her eyes is enough for others to sense the solid foundation behind them. In everyday life, you notice her in very small ways. When misunderstood, she does not react immediately or insist on explaining herself. When judged, she does not seek revenge or try to prove others wrong. When entering a competitive environment, she does not feel threatened. All of this is not because she is invulnerable, but because she knows her value does not lie in the hands of others. And strangely, it is precisely this effortless quality that creates a unique attraction. People are drawn to her calmness, to the sense of steadiness she radiates, to the way she moves without asking the world's permission to be herself. Being around her makes others want to live more authentically, stand taller, and connect more deeply with their true nature. This is the power of confident inner strength, the first virtue that shapes the rarest woman in the world. Virtue number 2, direct and clear communication. The straightforwardness of a Stoic woman is not a sharpness that hurts others, nor is it speaking carelessly just to get things over with. It is a form of communication that comes from inner clarity, from knowing who she is, what she wants, what she accepts, and what she will not accept. When she speaks, you sense authenticity, not a rough authenticity, but a gentle truth that allows others to understand her while remaining strong enough that she does not lose herself. Many people are used to roundabout communication out of fear of upsetting others, fearing conflict or fearing judgment. So what they say is not what they truly think, but what they believe others want to hear. A Stoic woman is not like that. She does not use words to please anyone or to be liked. She speaks the truth because she believes that sincerity is the strongest foundation for any relationship. When someone asks her something, she does not respond with half-hearted answers. When she says no, it is a gentle but firm no. When she says, "I need time," it is not an excuse but a real need. When she says, "I am not comfortable with that," it is not defiance but self-respect. Her clarity gives others a sense of reassurance because no one has to guess what she is thinking or how she will react. In love, this straightforwardness makes everything healthier. She does not use silence to punish. She does not speak in hints to test, and she does not create ambiguity to control the emotions of others. In work, she is trusted because her words are never hidden behind ulterior motives or flattery. In everyday life, she makes others feel at ease because they do not have to play a role in front of her. Direct communication does not make her rigid. On the contrary, it makes her a space where others feel at ease because they know they are facing a real person with a genuine heart, without pretense, without calculation, and never hiding herself just to please the world. Virtue number 3, adaptive flexibility. Life changes faster than we expect. Today, everything may seem intact, and tomorrow it may be completely different. Some people come and go, some doors open and close, and things that once seemed permanent can suddenly disappear in an instant. While many resist change, cling to the past, or panic in the face of uncertainty, a Stoic woman chooses a different approach. She adapts. Her adaptability is not surrender, nor is it weakly accepting everything. It is the ability to adjust herself without losing her essence. Like water, she can change shape, flow into places that seem impossible, yet still remain water. Soft, flexible, yet steadfast. When a chapter ends, she does not ask, "Why me?" but calmly asks, "What is this inviting me to turn to next?" When a relationship falls apart, she feels the pain, but does not cling to what no longer belongs to her. When a plan fails, she is disappointed, but does not stop moving forward. When life brings unexpected crossroads, she does not see them as tragedy, but as an invitation to grow. By embracing the flow of life, she keeps her mind from shattering each time something changes. Her adaptability also shows in the way she does not let external circumstances determine her self-worth. No matter where she lives, what she does, or who she is with, she remains consistent with herself. She is not defeated by change. She moves with it. And because she does not try to force life to follow her will, life opens doors that others fail to see. She is not afraid to start over because she understands that every new beginning carries the power of renewal. Nothing makes her stronger than knowing she can overcome anything, not through resistance, but through flexibility, perseverance, and inner peace. Virtue number 4, natural leadership. There are people who constantly try to lead others, speaking louder, showing more, fighting for decisions, or creating prominence just to be heard. But interestingly, that noisy type of leadership does not touch people's hearts. In contrast, a Stoic woman, a rare kind, achieves this naturally, gently, without imposing, without competing. Her leadership arises not from the position she holds, but from the person she has become. When she enters a space, you notice a subtle shift in the atmosphere, not because she tries to influence it, but because her calmness slows the pace around her and brings clarity. In a group, when a discussion becomes tense, she does not rush to intervene, yet a single calm remark is enough to quiet everyone. When someone is confused or anxious, she does not offer empty words but uses her presence to help them regain balance. What creates the appeal of her leadership is the consistency between what she says and what she does. She does not encourage others to be strong while giving up in the face of difficulty. She does not advise anyone to stay calm while easily losing control herself. She leads by her living example. A person who always listens, exercises restraint, reflects before acting, and takes responsibility for her choices. Her natural leadership also shows in the way she treats others. She does not see herself as the center. She does not consider herself superior, yet she is insightful enough to perceive what lies beneath the surface of everyone's behavior. When it is necessary to speak, she does so with clarity and sincerity, making the listener feel respected rather than compelled. People follow her not because she is stronger than them, but because being near her makes them feel clearer, calmer, and more confident. That is the essence of true leadership. Not pulling anyone along, but inspiring them to walk alongside willingly. Virtue number 5, mysterious allure. Some women attract others through outward brilliance, but there are those who simply by being quietly present make people want to know more. The mysterious allure of a Stoic woman belongs to the latter. Not because she deliberately hides herself, nor because she enjoys being unpredictable, but because within her lies a depth that others cannot reach with just a few brief stories. In an era where everyone wants to share everything, expose everything on social media to gain attention, she chooses to keep the most sacred parts of herself, not because she is closed off, but because she understands that some things are only beautiful when kept in the right place, inside the heart. She does not reveal every thought just to feel connected. She does not share every pain just to gain sympathy. She keeps her most important matters in a place that only those truly worthy can enter. It is this selectivity that creates a space around her, a space that is not distant, yet makes people want to come closer. When she speaks, you feel as if you have only touched the surface of a vast ocean. She listens more than she talks, and whenever she speaks, every word is considered and placed gently, yet carries weight. You leave the conversation feeling comfortable, but also carrying a subtle curiosity about what lies beneath that calm exterior. What makes this mysterious allure captivating is that it does not create pressure. It does not make others feel they have to prove anything. Instead, the inner stillness she carries inspires those around her to become deeper, more authentic, and kinder. It is like standing before a forest in the morning, calm, light, green, and always inviting you to take a few more steps to see what lies within. She does not try to be mysterious. She simply lives authentically with what she believes is important. And it is this authenticity that becomes an attraction no display or performance could ever create. Virtue number 6, avoiding gossip. In every conversation, there are always moments when the topic unexpectedly shifts toward gossip. Who did something wrong? Who just failed? Or who is becoming a subject for others to dissect? For many, such stories provide fleeting excitement, easy entertainment, or even an opportunity to feel superior, better, or safer. A Stoic woman is not like that. She does not enter into dialogues built on judgment, speculation, or the small pleasure derived from another's misfortune. Not because she wants to appear moral, but because she understands the value of her own character and mind. She knows that every piece of gossip is a fragment of negative energy that clings to the mind, weighing down the heart, dulling clarity and hardening the spirit without one realizing it. That is why she chooses to keep her words pure. When others eagerly share stories about someone who is not present, she smiles, listens briefly to show politeness, and then gently steers the conversation towards something truly valuable. Even a small question like, perhaps they are facing some difficulty we don't know about, is enough to cool the flames of gossip without offending anyone. What makes her rare is her steadfastness to this principle. She does not speak behind others' backs. She does not share secrets that do not belong to her. She does not join in negativity just to fit in. She understands that peace of heart is the most precious thing, and she protects it by not letting petty stories creep inside. And then, those around her can feel it too. They know they are safe in her presence. They know she will not turn them into a source of entertainment for others. That trust is a gift that only truly mature women can create. Virtue number 7, non-judgment. In a world where everyone rushes to label others, a Stoic woman chooses to move more slowly, look more deeply, and listen more carefully. What she seeks is not who is right or wrong, good or bad, but what lies beneath actions that sometimes seem unusual. She understands that every person carries a story unseen by others, a pain never spoken, a fear with no one to share it with. And when she understands this, she no longer feels compelled to make hasty judgments. When someone tells her about a mistake they have made, she does not immediately pass judgment or offer empty advice. She lets them speak, lets them release what they have been carrying, and then gently asks, "How did you feel at that moment?" Or "What do you think led you to act that way?" These questions create a safe space for the other person, where they can be honest with themselves without fear. For this woman, understanding is the first step toward healing. Her non-judgment is not leniency or blindness. She can distinguish right from wrong, but she understands that a person is not defined by their mistakes. Mistakes are simply part of the journey, a door that opens to deeper self-understanding. Therefore, instead of making others feel small, she helps them see more clearly the path to becoming better. In relationships, this creates a very special attraction. People feel lighter around her because they do not have to wear masks. They do not need to hide their imperfections. They do not need to act strong all the time. They know that even when they are confused or lost, she sees them with respect and understanding. And it is precisely this calmness, this non-judgmental empathy, that makes her a support everyone wants to have nearby. Virtue number 8, strength in adversity. A woman's true strength is never seen on peaceful days. It only reveals itself when life pushes her into moments that seem without escape. It is in those moments that a Stoic woman shows the rare nature of her character. She is not someone who does not feel pain. She feels it deeply, sometimes so deeply that only she can hear the cracks within herself. But what sets her apart is the way she rises from those cracks. Instead of letting the pain suffocate her, she chooses to face it as an essential part of the journey. She does not run away, deny it, or pretend to be strong to hide her hurt. She allows herself to collapse when necessary, to cry when exhausted, and then quietly gathers the fragments of her will to stand once more. And each time she rises, she becomes more mature, deeper, and more resolute. In adversity, she does not ask, "Why me?" but instead asks, "What is this teaching me?" It is this question that prevents her heart from falling into despair. She does not try to control what is beyond her power, yet she always seeks to master herself in the most difficult moments. For her, any challenge is an opportunity to discover strengths she normally would not have imagined. Others may see her calmness and think she is lucky, but that calmness is not a gift given to her. It is something she builds herself through resilience, that only those who have walked through darkness can truly understand. She does not allow pain to make her bitter. She lets it shape her into someone deeper. She does not let loss harden her. She lets it expand her heart in a more mature way. And it is precisely this perseverance, the choice to rise even when no one is watching, that makes her one of the rarest women you may encounter in life. Looking back at the journey we have just taken, you will see that the 8 virtues of a rare woman are not goals to conquer, but doors that lead back to yourself. Each virtue is like a piece of mirror reflecting the deepest parts of you, the strength that has been forgotten, the calm that has never been nurtured, the authenticity that life often forces you to hide. And when you piece these fragments together, you will see the self you have always known you could become, a woman who is steadfast, profound, compassionate, and truly irreplaceable. The rare woman does not walk loudly. She does not try to impress. She does not seek recognition. She simply lives quietly in accordance with what she believes. And it is this quietness that leaves a stronger mark than any loud voice. She is not perfect, but she is authentic. She is not always strong, but she always rises. She does not always know every answer, but she always knows how to keep her mind from being swept away by chaos. And perhaps you are realizing this. The rare woman is not an unattainable ideal. She is the version waiting for you to reach. You do not need to change everything in a single day. Simply choose one virtue. Make a small change. Set a new boundary. Be a little more honest with yourself. Step by step, inner calm, understanding, and resilience will grow. And one day you will look back and realize that you have become the woman you once only admired from afar. If this video resonates with you, leave a comment to let us know you are joining this journey. If you find this content helpful, press like and subscribe so you do not miss the lessons ahead. See you in the next video. Keep your mind steady, and remember that the strength you are seeking always begins from within you.